Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales, and I'm on my channel right now because I need urgent help. I need urgent help to stop this landlord, St George Community Housing, and these neighbours from putting me through abuse. Right now, the neighbour that lives in the unit diagonally to me is breathing cigarette smoke into my home. He's also viewing into my home illegally. I'm actually in my bedroom right now putting makeup on, and he's viewing into my bedroom. Last night I was doing yoga and meditation, and he was blowing cigarette smoke into my home while I was doing that in my bedroom. I have to do it with all the lights off. I have to wait until late at night because I know there's people viewing into my home illegally. This is how I've got to live because of this landlord. This is why I need urgent help. He's turning on his rigged range hood and he's sending cigarette smoke into my home. And this person is absolutely addicted to stalking me and putting me through abuse. He's sick. This person is mentally disturbed. He is a natural predator and he is preying on me in my home 24 hours a day. He lurks over me. He's disgusting. He's a known peeping Tom pervert, and the landlord's given him cameras to view me on. The landlord's given him access to being able to tamper with the air in my home and put me through cruelty whenever he feels like it. And I need urgent help because he won't stop, and that is because he's addicted. He hasn't left his home in 21 months. This person's sick. And he's sending this cigarette smoke through because he knows that it puts my pulse rate up. He knows that it sends my blood pressure sky high. He knows that it sends me into a panic attack, and he knows all that because he's watching my heartbeat on a monitor as he does this. So, it's making him feel powerful to have that control over me, to be able to sit there and put me through cruelty and then actually see the results of what he's doing. This person is dangerous because he's desperate right now, and so's the woman that lives next door to him. They're both predators. They're both creeps. They both lurk over me 24 hours a day. And they're both capable of murder because that's what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to do that for the past 21 months since this justice system cover-up started. I mean, the cover-up's been going on for years and years and years. But the abuse got a lot worse 21 months ago after I wrote that letter to the justice system. So he won't stop, and he's not going to stop until he's arrested and taken away. So I need urgent help right now to put this creep in jail where he belongs. Because these two people downstairs, they are obsessed. They are. I've never seen two people more obsessed in my life with stalking and harming somebody as these two people are. They are dangerous. They know how much they've done, and they are panicking right now because they know they're going to jail. But because of their addiction to putting me through cruelty, they can't stop. That's what it seems like to me, because there can be no other logical explanation for it. There's no one else abusing me right now but these two people and these moron abusive men that keep going past my home just to deliberately create noise and pollution. And this creep that lives diagonally to me, this predator, he's communicating with those men somehow because he works together with them. They premeditate attacks on my heart. They're violating my heart. They're violating my privacy. It's physical abuse. It's psychological abuse. And I've been going through it for way too long because the Campbelltown police are involved in this. Up until yesterday afternoon, they were still stalking, and they do that to encourage these abusive neighbours, these mentally disturbed people who are addicted to stalking me and harming me. This landlord, St George Community Housing, is using mentally disturbed people to keep my life abused and to keep my life on hold, so that I've got to keep fighting for my life every day from these people. So are the police. So are my family members who've stolen my inheritance and my life from me. They're also using these people to do that. So, yeah, I'm being put through terror in my home right now. This landlord is some kind of martyr, and he just will not stop these people. St George Community Housing, it's a well-known housing organisation, but let me tell you, it is nothing like what it says it is from the outside. This organisation is extremely corrupt. The people that I've dealt with that work there, they work for this corrupt landlord, and they carry out his abuse they do on tenants. St George Community Housing are abusing people to death in their homes for bribe money from the justice system. And so many people know that this is happening. That's why most of the abuse has stopped. But these two neighbours downstairs and this landlord, it seems they're just trying to kill me all on their own. And they're doing that by constantly causing me panic attacks. I mean, it's delusional anyway, the way that what these people are doing. It doesn't even make sense, because in their sick minds, they must actually believe that if I pass away, they're getting away with this, and there's no way they're getting away with this. No way. So I don't really know. I don't think there is any logic or sense to it. I just think this creep's addicted to stalking and putting me through cruelty. So please, if there's anyone out there that can help me stop these neighbours and this landlord, that is my main priority right now, is stopping these people. They're attacking my air. They're attacking the oxygen I'm trying to breathe in my home. That's extremely serious, and they've been doing this for 11 months, maybe longer. But they've been putting me through hell for 11 months by tampering with the air. They've been putting me through... They've been doing other things to put me through hell for 21 months. And these two downstairs, they've actually been involved in putting me through abuse for 5 years, because that's how long I've lived here. And they've been involved since this started. They've been hired by this landlord who's taken bribes from the justice system to try and abuse me to death. So these two are hired hitmen and women. But, I mean... what they're doing now, it's just, they're doing it just out of their addiction. Their addiction to stalking. That, you know, they're natural abusers. They're very cruel people, very sadistic. Like these people, I could plead with them to stop, and they won't. So this is how cruel these people are. And they're focused on nothing else. Nothing else. I mean, yeah, like I'm not... If this person has left his home in 21 months, it's been for a very short time. Because he has not left his home in 21 months. This is how addicted he is, since he's been able to stalk and harass me. And I'm being put through, like, torture in my home. It's not just... you know, a little amount of abuse or anything small that these people are doing. It is horrific. What I'm going through here is horrific torture. That's why I put up that post yesterday. You know, this landlord is committing crimes that are equivalent to war crimes. They're crimes against humanity. They're so cruel. And it's enslavement. It is enslavement. And one of the stalkers yesterday, when I went downtown, this is what they do. The people that view into my home illegally, they watch the things that I say. Because this landlord's got people viewing into my home illegally to get ideas on how to abuse me. And then when I go out, they all come towards me and they all carry out psychological abuse. They put themselves on my path wherever I'm going. to do that deliberately. They track me, they stalk me. And yesterday I put up a post and it said that, this landlord's crimes include crimes against humanity that include torture and enslavement. And then, some idiot thought it'd be real funny to have someone dressed up as a slave down the street when I went to the shopping centre. So this is the kind of thing they do. I also went to another organisation yesterday that puts me through abuse every time I go in there, and they thought it was funny to play the song. I always feel like somebody's watching me by Rockwell. And that's because of what I talk about on my channel, how there's these illegal cameras in my home and I'm being stalked. They thought that was funny. They did. I'm a woman that's on my own here. I'm being discriminated against because of that. I've been purposely isolated by these family members that have stolen from me and the community here in Campbelltown, New South Wales that's involved. There's no one to turn to for help, and that's why I had to create this channel. And, this channel is my only protection from these people. So I have every right to speak out about people who are abusing the oxygen I'm trying to breathe in my home with cigarette smoke. And this disgusting thing just sits there and lurks over me and breathes it in. And when it comes through, it takes over my whole home. I don't know how it does, but it does. The landlord's rigged this home. The landlord has rigged this unit. He's modified it. Someone has got into the roof and rigged the range hoods so that the neighbours can do this. And, it was meant to make me look like I was crazy. And I'm sure that they were going to gas me because, he's rigged the range hoods that are over these people's gas stoves. And the woman downstairs, she's dangerous. She's sent through gas before, several times. And this landlord, it's like he just keeps telling these people to do this over and over and over again. It's deranged. It's a really deranged, sick crime. And when the truth comes out, it's going to shock people. Thank you to the people who are supporting my channel, because we are winning this against these people. But right now I need protection from these people who are tampering with my air. So please, if there's anyone that can help me raise public awareness here, please do. If there's anyone that can help me in any way to get justice, please help me. Because the police here are corrupt in Campbelltown, New South Wales. Thank you for listening.